up, kids? Welcome back. Dark Souls 3, 100% walkthrough. We are cranking out the hits. So now we are coming across one of the more difficult boss fights in the game right off the bat. So you'll notice on my bar I have put dark or black bug pellet, which temporarily boosts dark damage absorption. The enemy that we're going to face does dark damage as well as fire damage. So it's Dancer of the Boreal Valley. So we are going to travel back to Vort's bonfire. And this will be... Uh-oh, can't I start something? Pardon me. This will be our boss run, should we get exterminated. And to be honest, you probably are going to get exterminated here. You know, that's part of the game. One of the things to keep in mind for this fight, though, is that the rhythm of this fight is a dance. It's a 1-2-3 rhythm. So where most of the enemies, when you're fighting them, it's a 1-2, 1-2, or a 1-2-3-4. Her rhythm, if you're a musically inclined person, is a 1-2-3 kind of deal. So run past these rubes, come in the door here. This will be a fog door eventually if you perish in this fight. They don't come in here, so we're going to talk to her in a second. We're going to put fire on our weapon to make it hit more. I've got my fast sword going. Still need some more chunks. So we're going to get chunks up here after, but speed and stamina are going to be important. Depending on how this goes, I might put on some green blossom on my bar to help with my stamina regen, but we'll see how it goes. So you kind of get things started by talking to this lady, begging for Prince.
What he must be, a lord.
Okay. So you get the basin of vows, and you come up to place the basin, and that's where it triggers the cutscene. So that's why we poured it out right away, because if you just start talking to her and you tried to place the basin, all of a sudden you've got 100,000 souls sitting here as it launches you into one of the most difficult boss fights in the game. So that's always annoyed me when games do that. I mean, it's easy enough to come back and pick up your souls and pour it out of here, but here she is. This is Dancer. So she has a fire sword and a dark sword. So if you're just thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and just try to stay on her hips the best you can, just like normal. And as you see, she has a huge range. You will have dodged that. You'll swear you have dodged that 1,000 times, and it will still hit you. So you just want to stay the hell away from that. I'm dead. Yeah, see, I launched my way in there on a swing like a doofus, not recognizing that she had phased. So when she phases, she opens up with that swinging thing, and if you're in front of that, you're dead. So womp womp. Quite disappointing. Quite disappointing. So take 2 at Paramount. And we only had 53 souls. I think it was 53, so we don't care about getting those souls back. Because when you come in, of course, it's just right away you are into fight. Pushing the wrong buttons. Don't deserve to win by pushing the wrong buttons. Definitely do not like fighting her over here by the wall. Back her up a bit. Nope, I'm grabbed. Oh, whew! And like always, you just can't be greedy. Get your roll on. Ooh, that hits hard. Don't like being in front of her. Okay, so now she's phasing into that. Okay, so that's the thing you don't want to get hit by. She has a plunging attack like that. Try not to get hit by that. So you can see she hits like a truck. God bless it. Yeah, the infinite stamina on that move is annoying. She spins like 6 times, and if you get hit once, you're going to get hit a million times. It's just, yeah. Yeah. So the bug pellet's almost worthless. So I'm not even going to waste any more of that. And I don't know, maybe I should have checked this. Maybe she's susceptible for the 20% damage on our Wolf's Knight Greatsword, so let's just give it a whirl here. And there's no harm. We won't be able to use our... So that's 177. Come on. So I'm really, till there, I'm really trying to go slow in my attacks. Because I know stamina is going to be an issue. So So I'm really being pretty tentative. Really trying to not be too greedy on my attacks. Holy mackerel, you see just how hard she hits. And I gotta turn the volume down. Half the problem in this fight is you just can't even hear yourself think. It's so frickin' loud. I don't know what it is about the game designers for Souls games that they feel like they need to oppress you with absolutely everything. You get hit for 1,000 points of damage, and you know, it's got to be blaring in your ears. And I know I could Ember, and I probably will at some point Ember up for this fight, but I want to refresh myself. It's been a long time since I've done this fight. Kind of refresh myself with her patterns and such. And the fight just gets loud. Now see, that's such crap. The fight gets louder and louder as it goes on. See, I dodged that too. It's just... the grab box is total horse crap on this fight. This for me is always the most annoying fight in the game because of her just her hits are so hard and her grab box is just so she always opens up the next phase with her little spin to win. I was really dumb there. I deserved to die in this fight because I was trying to fight her up against that wall. So when she shoves that dark sword in, you want to back up. Bless it. Back out of this. Oh, I'm stuck. There's just a ton of patience right now. It's not a fight like other boss fights where you're trying to just clock them as fast as you can. You really, this whole fight is about openings. It's about patience. Like I was greedy there. I should not have gone for 2 hits. So as you can see, it's really a fight of patience. If you go in and you try to just annihilate her, the openings are not that big. You just have to have your dodges on point. You got to be patient. Her timings are different. So if you can find your iframes, figure out when to dodge into her versus when to dodge away from her. So you'll notice later in that fight I had to dodge into her because I was up against the wall, and kind of cross her pathing of her weapons, and get her timing down. So it's going to be a learning experience for sure, but you can do it. So let's go back. I thought it was going to take me more tries than 3 to get her, or 4, however many it took us. So we're going to advance a little bit further here. But yeah, Dancer can be rough. So go ahead and come up here, and what you can get from her is either of her swords. So where do we get this from? Oh, Soul of the Dancer. Oh, Soothing Sunlight. Oh, so that's the miracle that, if you remember way back when Hodrick was putting out, when we were using the giant to kill him, the purple guy, purple NPC. That's the miracle that does that. You see it takes a huge investment, 45 in faith. Or you can get her swords. So it does physical, magic, and fire damage. Scaling's only D, and it's kind of meh. It's kind of a meh weapon because the 62 in magic and 62 in fire, one is for one sword and the magic is for the other. So you can go ahead and grab those if you want. We're not going to be grabbing those. So we're going to chew up the soul as well. And it's only 10,000, which is a bit of an insult because it's probably going to take you a whole bunch of times to get through there. But, you know, that's the way it works.
Very well, then take nourish.
Alright, so let's go ahead and level that business up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Woohoo! So now we will return to her bonfire. And we will begin our entrance into Lothric Castle. So lots of mayhem coming up here. We are moving towards the end of the game here at this point. Probably 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the way through. Okay. So obviously Dancer is a gate. You've got to kill her in order to advance the game. So up we come. Um, Usually I do the garden at this time. So we're going to stick with that plan here. We'll see how far we get. So again, you want to roll into the mace side of these dudes. And you can see how freaking strong they are. Everything's going to hit strong from here on out, so be prepared. Got the Cathedral Knight armor if you want to be a beefy boy. Go ahead and knock yourself out. Okay, we're going to hit this, and we're going to roll out. And we're going to get our second to last shard. You don't want to take it to all the way to the bottom. Your second to last shard. So that's going to be good. Put on your bar your toxic stuff, because there's going to be toxic down here. Now I went ahead and purchased some fire arrows. So I'm going to put those here, because fire arrows do pretty good damage on these dudes. They are weak to fire. You can just jump down there and fight them, which is fine. They drag you around into the poison, to the toxic, so for at least this guy, I'm just going to get rid of him here. And of course, for the last hit, so I'm trying to roll up out of the poison. I think we can get poison no matter what, but every time you kill one of those, they do leave a Titanite of just a regular Titanite or a large Titanite in this case. Grab your Ring of Sacrifice. Oh, I thought we were going to make it, but we didn't. So there's a bunch of stuff under there as well, so since we're already toxic, we might as well just run through here and just grab this. No need to kill all the slimy slugs. Get your shadow gear, get your black fire bombs. Those are useful for the abyss. Run out on this side. Head over here. Oh, I did not want to target any of that. I'm trying to just run through and grab the stuff. Dark gem. And we're going to run over here on this side. Woo! Woo! And grab the stuff on this side. Woo! Woo! No, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Calm down, dude. Your human pine resin. Do your roll. Now we come through here and open up a shortcut. this one. Run in, grab your Titanite scale. And we have our first examples of these dudes. I'm not sure what they're called. They'll put a strengthening spell on that heals and puts them in like rage mode. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know how that guy hit me so many times. Where did that guy go? Where did Mr. Healer go? There he is. So annoying. We didn't even need to waste our time with any of these guys, but since they were here, come over here and grab another Titanite chunk. So now we're ready to kind of upgrade our stuff a bit. We got everything that was on the bottom part. So we're going to go ahead and head back and throw some chunks in our longsword. To level that business up. I don't think we have enough scales. I think we need quite a few more scales to get our thing to +4. We'll check, but we also want to give in our shard for our Estus flask. Okay, so we do not have enough. We need 5 more scales. We're going to be getting quite a few in this area, and then the area after, so we should be able to do some work there. But also where's our longsword that we've been using? There it is, refined Lothric longsword. So we'll be able to get another level on that, get that up to +8.
Pretty, be careful.
Yes, yes, be careful. Now we can head back here. And hello. A lot of load times in this area for some reason. Wow, that was a long load screen. So here's where we're going to pick up next time. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you as we progress further into the garden. See you then.